In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 5th, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Utah Jazz vs. Boston Celtics. Prepare for an exhilarating showdown as the Utah Jazz go head-to-head with the formidable Boston Celtics at TD Garden. This highly anticipated matchup, set for January 5th, will be televised on NBA LP, NBCSB, and KJZZ. Beyond being a mere display of skills, this game represents a clash of strategic gameplay, with both teams bringing their unique strengths to the court. The Utah Jazz find themselves in stellar form, having secured victories in 9 of their last 12 games. Their pursuit of a 4th consecutive win follows a hard-fought 154-148 overtime triumph against the Pistons. Lauri Markkanen spearheaded the charge with an impressive 31 points on 1-0 of 1-8 shooting, complemented by Colin Sexton's 25 points and 5 assists. John Collins contributed 17 points, and Simone Fontecchio added 16 points, shooting at an impressive 51% from the field and 16 of 32 from beyond the arc. The Jazz faced adversity with a buzzer beater from the Pistons, forcing overtime. However, they responded with an 11-4 run in the extra period, securing a gritty victory. On the flip side, the Boston Celtics have been in scorching form, winning 11 of their last 13 games. Despite this, they seek redemption following a 127-123 road defeat against the Thunder, which ended their 6-game winning streak. Kristaps Porzingis led the charge with 34 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks, accompanied by Jason Tatum's 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. Derek White contributed 19 points and 6 assists, while the Celtics shot 45% from the field and 15 of 40 from beyond the arc. A lapse in the third quarter allowed the Thunder to build an 18-point lead. Despite a valiant rally, the Celtics fell short. Although the Celtics may face some challenges with Al Horford listed as questionable, they remain one of the league's hottest teams. While a blowout victory for the Celtics would not be surprising, the considerable point spread seems daunting for the Jazz, who have won 6 of their last 7 games. The Jazz, currently boasting a 20-15 against the spread record for the season, have covered in 7 of their last 10 games. Additionally, the Celtics face an upcoming matchup against the Pacers on the road, a team known for its up-and-down offensive prowess. The Jazz, operating at full strength and quietly showcasing some of their best basketball in the past 12 games, are expected to put up a fight and potentially cover the spread. While the Celtics are likely to secure a comfortable win, the substantial point spread raises questions about the matchup's competitiveness. This game presents a win and move-on scenario for the Celtics, making the Utah Jazz our intriguing underdog pick to cover the spread as our full game side pick. In terms of scoring averages, the Jazz are putting up 115 points per game, including 110 on the road. In their last 3 encounters with the Celtics, they maintained an average of 110 points, operating at a fast pace with an average of 104.2 possessions per game. The Jazz may find themselves challenged by a Celtics team allowing 109 points per game at home. On the other hand, the Celtics average 121 points per game, with a home average of 123. In their recent matchups with the Jazz, they maintained a scoring average of 121 points, operating at a slower pace with 102.3 possessions per game. The Celtics face a Jazz team allowing 121 points per game on the road. Notably, the Celtics and Jazz have exceeded the total points in their last 4 meetings. Boston's impressive scoring average of 121 points per game, fueled by efficient shooting, sets the stage for a high-scoring affair. Despite defensive vulnerabilities, Utah significantly contributes to the scoreboard with an average of 115 points per game. The Jazz's proficiency from the free throw line at 82.5% adds to the potential for an elevated cumulative score. While the Celtics boast defensive prowess, their challenge lies in containing Utah's three-point shooting, which may keep the score ticking. Considering the offensive capabilities of both the Boston Celtics and the Utah Jazz, particularly from beyond the arc, the final score of the game is likely to surpass the anticipated total points. Given these dynamics and the team's tendencies towards high scoring, high-scoring games, we recommend over the projected total as our full game total pick. Atlanta Hawks vs. Indiana Pacers. The upcoming conference matchup features the Atlanta Hawks facing off against the Indiana Pacers on Friday evening. In their previous encounters, the Hawks secured a victory against Oklahoma City, while the Pacers triumphed in a home game against the Bucks. The initial clash between the two teams resulted in a thrilling 157-152 road win for the Pacers. Having displayed a decent performance lately, the Atlanta Hawks find themselves in a relatively stable position, having split their last 8 games. Their pursuit of a third consecutive win follows a narrow 141-138 triumph over the Thunder on Wednesday. Jalen Johnson played a pivotal role, contributing 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 steals, with Trae Young notching 24 points alongside 11 assists. The Hawks showcased their offensive prowess by shooting 50% from the field and hitting 14 of 39 from beyond the arc. Their remarkable 76-point first-half performance established a 21-point lead, proving sufficient to withstand a late surge from the Thunder. On the other side, the Indiana Pacers are on a hot streak with 5 consecutive victories. Their confidence soared after a convincing 142-130 home win against the Bucks. Tyrese Halliburton led the charge with 31 points and 12 assists, supported by Benedict Mathurin's 16 points off the bench. The Pacers shot 55% from the field and secured 14 of 35 three-pointers. A pivotal 47-point third-quarter explosion helped them establish an 18-point lead and seal the victory early. Following this matchup, the Pacers are set for a challenging back-to-back encounter against the Celtics. Despite potential absences like Andrew Nembhard and Bruce Brown listed as questionable, the Pacers remain in better form, boasting 5 consecutive victories, including back-to-back triumphs over the Bucks. The game is poised to be a battle between two potent offenses and struggling defenses, leaving the outcome uncertain. The Atlanta Hawks, in contrast, have faced difficulties finding their rhythm this season, dropping 4 of their last 6 games, while the Pacers continue to impress with a 5-game winning streak, including 2 victories against the formidable Bucks. Moreover, the Pacers maintain their status as leaders in offensive rating and points within the NBA, exploiting the defensive vulnerabilities of the struggling Hawks, who rank 28th in field goal defense. The Pacers are anticipated to continue their success. Atlanta's defensive struggles are evident in conceding over 120 points in 8 of their last 10 games. Notably, 4 of the Pacers' recent 5 victories have been by a margin of at least 9 points. In such a matchup featuring strong offenses and weak defenses, the preference leans towards the team exhibiting better recent form and enjoying home court advantage. The Indiana Pacers possess a more diversified offense with a scoring bench, including sharpshooters. While the Hawks excel on the offensive glass, their high turnover rate and defensive lapses may hinder their performance. The Pacers, with their ability to close out games, seem poised for success. Considering these factors, the Indiana Pacers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Recalling their November clash, where a combined 309 points were scored, the Hawks and Pacers showcased their offensive capabilities. The Hawks, ranking 6th in scoring with 119.5 points per 100 possessions, maintain a fast-paced game, standing 5th in pace. The Pacers, placed 2nd in pace, have been prolific, averaging 132 points in their last 5 home games. Their proficiency from beyond the arc, shooting 48.9% in the first meeting and ranking 3rd in the NBA with a 38.4% mark, emphasizes their scoring potential. The over is 4-1 in the Pacers' last 5 home games, supporting the expectation of a high-scoring affair. With both teams poised to breach the 130-point mark given their offensive capabilities and the fast-paced nature of the game, a high-scoring contest is anticipated. Both offenses have excelled while the defenses have struggled, indicating a potential shootout. The Pacers' efficient shooting, coupled with the Hawks' offensive rebounding and ability to draw fouls, further supports the likelihood of a high-scoring affair. Hence, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oklahoma City Thunder vs. Brooklyn Nets. The anticipated matchup between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Brooklyn Nets is set to take place at Barclays Center this upcoming Friday. Oklahoma City, after a commendable performance in recent games, faced a setback in their last outing against Atlanta, losing by a narrow margin of 141-138 and bringing an end to their impressive 5-game winning streak. On the other side, Brooklyn also experienced defeat in their previous game against Houston with a final score of 112-101, marking their 5th consecutive loss. The Oklahoma City Thunder, despite their recent defeat, have been displaying outstanding form by securing victories in 8 of their last 10 games. However, their aspirations to rebound are evident, especially after the hard-fought loss against the Hawks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander showcased an impressive individual performance with 33 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists, yet the team fell short in the first half, conceding 76 points and trailing by 21 points. The Thunder made a late rally in the second half, scoring 69 points, but their lack of defensive effort in the initial periods proved costly. Contrastingly, the Brooklyn Nets have encountered a challenging phase, winning only 2 of their last 7 games. The recent defeat to the Rockets highlighted their struggles, particularly in the third quarter, where they allowed 38 points and fell behind by 18 points. Cam Johnson led the Nets with 15 points, but the team's overall shooting percentage was subpar at 38%, with a 1-3 of 4-4 performance from beyond the arc. Heading into this matchup, the Thunder carried the momentum despite the recent loss, securing victories in 5 of their last 6 games. With a season record of 20-13 both straight up and against the spread, Oklahoma City emerges as a formidable force in the Western Conference. In contrast, the Nets find themselves in a challenging position, having lost 5 consecutive games and facing criticism for violating the NBA's player rest policy in a recent matchup against Milwaukee. The offensive prowess of the Oklahoma City Thunder is expected to be a focal point in Friday night's game, particularly given the perceived weakness in the Nets' perimeter defense. Boasting a 38.5% opponent three-point shooting percentage, Brooklyn may struggle to contain the Thunder, who shoot nearly 40% as a team from long range. The Thunder's young roster, ranking 10th in three-point defense, 3rd in opponent effective field goal percentage, 3rd in opponent rim percentage, and 3rd in opponent mid-range field goal percentage, is poised to make an impact on both ends of the court. As a consistent performer for NBA bettors, the Oklahoma City Thunder have an impressive 23-10 against the spread record this season. Furthermore, the Thunder secured a convincing victory over the Nets by a 16-point margin on New Year's Eve. In contrast, the Brooklyn Nets have struggled, failing to cover in 9 of their last 10 games, reflecting a team heading in a different direction. Given these dynamics, the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our preferred full-game side pick. The Brooklyn Nets face a challenging task in keeping pace with the Oklahoma City Thunder on Friday. With a tempo ranking of 21st in the league, the Nets find themselves in the bottom 10 in key metrics such as effective field goal percentage, rim percentage, and mid-range field goal percentage. Additionally, recent controversies surrounding the Nets add to the challenges they face in this matchup. Defensively, Brooklyn's big men will likely struggle against Chet Holmgren, known for his efficiency beyond the arc with a 40.7% three-point shooting percentage, as well as his shot blocking ability, averaging 2.6 blocks per game. The anticipated struggle for the Nets to contribute significantly to the total score suggests that the final score is likely to fall below the projected total. Consequently, under the projected total is our preferred full-game total pick for this matchup. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.